Hello and welcome to episode 18 of our Gnomish hierarchy campaign. In the last episode, we spent our time over here in the Ruined Sea taking out a Gnomish people that decided to come over from the old world, and well, I decided to kick them out because all the new world shall one day be very pink and hopefully very gnomish. In today's episode, we are going to continue along that route. I want to try and take out the Kalasani Trading Company here. We have a truce until 1535, and when that happens, we will hopefully declare on them, full annex them, and gain pretty much full control of the Ruined Sea. You can see they're the only nation left that really has any trade power left, so if we can secure that and get one more merchant, then we'll be able to pull all this trade from the Ruined Sea up north, I hope. I'm not sure if it actually goes up north. We'll have to see. But we will also be going to war with Bjarnrik. Our truce with them is up in 36, I believe. Yes, November of 36. They are currently at war with Grombar, as the coalition that formed against Grombar did declare. So hopefully Grombar doesn't push too hard into Bjarnrik, because I really want to take this Emporium right here. Now, Bjarnrik has unfortunately moved their capital onto this island province, which is going to make it a bit difficult for us to be able to siege it down if their navy is around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send some of my, I'm going to send all of my transport ships back to the old world here, because we have to do some troop rearrangement. And at the same time, when the war begins, we will be taking our trading ships, which remember have plus 15% combat ability, and we'll use them to ensure that we can walk across these straits here, because I don't think Bjarnrik will have the size of a navy to truly threaten us. Now, I think these guys are actually kind of broken, so I am going to redo their assignment here, and we will put them on trading. And I think we're good to unpause. We've begun to integrate Portnum, and in order to make that a little bit faster, I'm going to grab this diplomatic reputation guy, and then we will take the discipline guy as well, because it's only 2 ducats a month. And we are losing a bit of cash here. Only 0.7 ducats a month, not too bad, and I believe we are over our colonial limit at the moment, and that's why. Nope, we are actually just at it. But we are making money now, so hey, whatever, it works. Yeah, I'll just lose 50 crowns. I'd rather not lose a bunch of people for no reason on a colony. That sounds very sad. So yeah, we will just chill out. We will bring some troops over to reinforce our New World armies, because I did get them a little bit stack wiped in the last episode, a couple of them. That is not something I would like to repeat again. These troops will head up north because they are going to go to war with Bjarnrik, and these guys are going to the New World. There we go. This war should be pretty easy. They are allied with Duran, but Duran is currently being full occupied, so that fixes that problem as long as we can declare before they peace out of whatever war is going on here. Alright, and both of our troops are now over here. We will combine them, move them on over. Now, I actually don't have a CB on Bjarnrik at the moment, so I think we are going to need to do that sooner rather than later. We're going to pull back on Selmaldor because they are not our current target. And there we go. I think I am going to also improve relations with Duran because our AE is a little bit high and our target in the New World is Regent Court, so they will get upset because they have colonies that are close by. If we lose a stab, it's not the end of the world. Our rebel situation is looking a-okay to me right now. Some rebels are not a big deal. It's only when you get a lot of rebels and they're threatening to all raise up at once. I remember in one of my world conquest campaigns, I was not paying attention to the rebel situation, to the tribes, and it was only, I don't know, probably mid 1500s, and I had 1 million rebels rise up. The size of my army was nowhere near big enough to deal with that, and so my game mysteriously crashed right after that happened, and that's definitely not something I want to do again. That is quite a terrifying situation to be in. So I think I'm going to start getting a colonial nation down here. There are some natives, and they are pretty aggressive, so I'm going to need to move my 2,000 troops from up here down there as soon as possible. If they get killed off by the natives, you know, it's not that big of a deal. It's more sad than anything else. But hopefully that's not something that we will have to deal with. Oh, that's unfortunate. Grombar is actually pushing into Bjarnrik. We do not want that to happen. Do not want that to happen at all. I am going to get this here because I want to be able to just have an easy place to transport my troops from. Oh, and perfect. Our expansion ideas are now done. So we can take this and we finish out our national ideas. So the Artificer Combat Exoskeleton MK1. Wow. At long last, our artificers have unlocked the secrets of elven magic and harnessed it for our cause. Let us now employ these great engines of war to serve as the backbone of armies, the great bulwark against which the enemies of gnome kind shall break. Plus 20% infantry combat ability, and we also get plus 20% global tariffs. I think this will definitely be a huge benefit to our country. We can get rid of this. It really doesn't do us any good, and I would much rather have the global settler increase, undoubtedly. And we'll also grab the pioneer policy because we might as well fill the slot if it's available, right? So our truce with the Kalsani Trading Company is going to be up in September of 35, so we have a little bit of time left. Hopefully Duran does not peace out between now and then, and hopefully Bjarnrik can push back a bit. Worst comes to worst, I just take some provinces here to connect all of my land up. It's not preferable, but it also wouldn't hurt too much to do that. So it's looking like, yeah, we're going to max out on our mill points. We could take tech 9 years early. It would cost us 958 mill power, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Even though I could get the innovativeness, I could get it for a lot cheaper later on. So I think we will just do some mill development and hire a general. Our army tradition is not very good because we're not constantly, you know, sieging down forts and engaging in big battles because our manpower at the moment simply cannot handle it. Which is unfortunate because we have a max land fort limit of 99. We're only using like half of what we could be doing. But we just simply don't have the economy to support it. Okay, I say that and, you know, we're making a lot of money, but you know what I mean. We will grab a production efficiency guy. Yeah, I like that. Well, no, because I want to get him up to level 3. We'll see. We'll see. We already have one level 3 advisor. It's admin. Once we catch up on tech, it's not that big of a deal. We do have some Westmore separatists rising up around here. I'm not going to worry about it too much. And look at that, Grombar has sieged down their capital. Well, no matter what, we do have to go to war with Bjarnrik, because if we don't, they will join a coalition against us. So, unfortunately, even if we can't take much, it's just something we're going to have to do. I want to make this the war goal, but I'm afraid that I won't be able to get it in the war. Hopefully we can. Laurent goes to war with Gowed. Most they can take is this 4 provinces. I'm not worried about it. I would like to see Gowed kind of die. One thing I am worried about, though, is Vertesk could call me into a war with Gowed here. Now, we have plenty of trust and plenty of favors. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to ask for money first, because yes, please. And then I'm going to say no. I will not join you in offensive wars. Please, please, please do not declare war on Gowed. right now. Because if I was Vertesk, I would declare war on Goed right now, right? Laurent's going after him, they're going to be weakened, and that's the time to strike. But I don't think we can actually afford it. Who are you allied to? Rubyhold is actually allied Laurent. Interesting. Ever since we kind of, well, abandoned them. Seems they have chosen a different path. Which, you know what? Fair enough. Can't blame you. And there is that. That is the truce with these guys up. We will instantly declare war. Duran will not join. Thank you very much, my friend. We will send you guys out. And we will then cross into their capital and start sieging that down. We will have these ships here in case we need them. I am going to bring my transports into a safer spot so they don't get picked off by Bjarnrik's fleet if they do accidentally get sieged down. It looks like Grombar is handling the coalition with relative ease, which is disappointing, undoubtedly. I would rather Grombar just get stopped. Oh, and the natives did rise up here. That is unfortunate. Let's see. So, yeah, sure. Have fun in Laurent. If you want to go live there, you do that. I am not going to stop you. Oh, this is really unfortunate. I was really hoping that we'd be able to take a decent amount off of Bjarnrik, but it might just be resetting the truce for 5 years and then coming back later. This Grombar is going to need to get up over 50 if they're going to want to piece out of this war. So we have improved with Duran a lot. I'm now going to start improving with our colonial nations here just to make sure we keep their liberty desire in check completely. And yeah, we do have money. We can repay this loan and stop paying that 1 ducat of interest. We're now making 8.3 ducats a month. Our general did die. Oh, wow. Wow. 462 off of a 24.6 army tradition general. That's pretty insane. That's going to carry us through any war we want right now. That's for sure. Maybe even enough to where we think about Laurent. Ugh, I'm really scared though. I'm always scared of Laurent. Even when they look down, you know, it's like, you know, they could still pop back up and kick you. Can I exploit enough development to make that a possibility? Let's see here. It's 33, 33, 28. Yep. Perfect. I'd rather not take a loan, but I definitely want that 5% professionalism. Mostly because that is essentially a free 11,804 manpower. Our navy should be good enough. We have some pretty good heavies. Yep. There they go. We will continue moving along. Now, if we do want to full annex these guys here, it's going to be easier just to click here, all their tiny little islands. That is going to cause no coalition. Interesting. Okay. I really thought that it would. Now, Thilvis will join. Bjarnrik will be in a truce, which means that there will only be 2 people that could join the coalition, or 3 people that could join the coalition. But I think I am going to chain the war and go to war with Venail and take this colonial nation from them. I'm not sure if I can full annex Venail itself. I can, and I think I will, because I would like them to stop colonizing now. They've kind of colonized this little island for me, so their use to me is now over. And I would rather just full annex them and get this colonial nation for free and have 2 separate colonial nations. Because I'm afraid that, here, let's look at the colonial trade region, that this colony here would be very, very powerful if I let them get all of these islands in here. So if I can split them up into 2, that's going to make my liberty desire issues later in the game much easier for me. Our truce with Bjarnrik is going to end here very shortly. And then we will hopefully have some kind of land to take. I'm not sure if Bjarnrik is currently sieging back anything. They are. Well, no, they're not. They don't really have much to do. And it looks like we already sieged down that island. We are just blasting through. Who is this? Pearl's Edge. Annoying, but not the end of the world. I'm not worried about Pearl's Edge. They are in the Empire, which means I'd have to fight the Emperor if I ever went to war with them. But that's just Istralor. And I don't know what kind of allies Istralor has. But it's probably nobody that I'm super worried about. Yeah. So if I do want to go to war with them, that will be fine. I do have a claim there, so I can do a colonial war, no big deal. Oh, actually, I won't be able to full annex Vinail because I don't have a regular CB on them. It's only colonialism stuff, so I can only take colonies. It's a shame, but that's alright. We will make do. Truce with Bjarnrik's up. We are going to declare war just so a coalition does not form at any point. We will split off half of these guys, and we would like to help them actually unsiege that, but I don't think that's something we can do. So we're going to go for that fort there, and then just start carpet sieging our way up. I think that's going to be the best plan for us. And at the same time, we will keep walking along these islands here to get what we need to get done in this war. As I say, we have really ramped up our rate of expansion in the past couple of decades from where we started. You know, we were kind of cowering and hoping that nobody killed us. Now it's like, yeah, we need this land, and we're going to take it. And you're going to like it. Just please don't coalition us, because I'm still terrified of that. One coalition is all it takes for an entire campaign to fall apart. I have learned that the hard way. We do have some Westmore separatists rise up. Fort's right there, though. No big deal. Not worried about it in the slightest. I'm not going to engage his navy if I don't have to. Well, there's Bjarnrik's troops. I am more important than Grombar because I am attacking them, and the AI will always prioritize a defensive war over an offensive war, which makes sense to me, as I would do the same exact thing. Laurent is going to roll over Goed. Goed is a broken shell of what it once was. And so I am more worried about Laurent thinking that I am a tasty snack as well. Even though my army can somewhat compete with his. In quality, I think I could smash Laurent's army. But only for a couple of battles. And then you throw in some attrition in there. Things get a little dicey. That's uncolonized land. I'm just going to attack their army here just to finish them off. Oof, ouch, hurts bad. Okay, ow, that was dumb. But then they're done, they have no troops, they're 100%ed, and I can pick them up on this island, and we can head over into Vinail and get ready for that. My colonies should take care of all of their kind of sparsely separated stuff. Oh, perfect. The natives can't actually kill here because they don't have enough. Sweet. I don't want parliament. I'm not a fan of parliament. I just find it's too much work for what it's worth. So I am going to just get the presidential system and get the institution embracement cost. Perfect. We will send them over when I'm ready. I'm not quite ready to declare that war yet, I don't think. Well, I've got the diplomat. Might as well. I don't think they're going to be much of a problem for us. Yeah, 1k. Oh no. 1,000 men. Whatever shall I do? Quick, quick, quick. Make a run for it. Make a run for it. Oh, they're stuck there. That's rough. We will see what they do, but it looks like actually we will be able to take whatever we want from Bjarnrik, which may end up changing our kind of goals here. I don't feel great about this. Actually, I do feel pretty good about this. Yeah, we're just gonna run away. I think that's a pretty good game plan. Run away into the hills here. Unfortunately, these guys are stuck behind the fort. So I think we just keep them here, see where he goes. That is a tricky placement of forts, undoubtedly. Kind of hurts. All right, and then with this diplomat, we will just chain a war with Vanale. Cool. They may want to go and land on our home provinces, but if that happens, I will send my trade fleet down to intercept them. That would be my plan, at least. Yeah, you can go ahead and you can sit on that fort. That's fine by me. I would have liked to have seen what happened here. I bet it's probably too far gone now. Yeah, unfortunate. It's still not red, so I'm still not going to take it. So I'm just going to keep developing land here. Super cheap, super cheap. This is definitely a pretty good tall nation to play, which is not how I usually play. I'm much more of a fan of rapid expansion. I'm thinking about starting another campaign as well, where you do a lot more rapid expansion. There is no playing tall when it comes to that. I just really need this fort to fall, and then we'll be good. Come on, fall right now. And lag spike, anticlimactic, and no, okay. Well, we will peace out of this war as long as it doesn't cause a coalition to form. Let's see. So Vanale can't join, Bjarnrik can't join, which leaves only 3, which means that is a full annex we can do. We will not have to core anything. Yeah, we lose Diplo. That's fine. That's just a part of doing it. 155 ducats. Very nice. And boom. That is another one of the adventurer nations in the New World that we have fully annexed and taken care of. And yeah, I think that will do it for this episode. We will leave in the middle of a war. It's not a war I'm worried about, so not much of a cliffhanger, but hopefully we will stack wipe these troops in the next episode. But I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the next one.